Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm doing an old school pre-written voiceover instead of my usual jam and chat section because of reasons I'll get into in a bit. But first, what you just heard is Mercury Rec by Dibi Quadro, which is how I think you pronounce it. This is obviously an emulation of a Rectifier amp. 3 channels, clean, vintage, and modern. And yeah, it sounds really good. This company is brand new to me and I found them advertising on Instagram. The ad I saw was for their Plexi emulation and I thought, oh, that looks good. I'll have to check the site and see what else they have. And behold, there's quite a few different plugins on there based on various amps. Mesa type stuff, including like a C+ thing, a Bogner thing, and an SLO emulation. Cool stuff. So I grabbed the demo of the Mercury Rec because it looked and sounded the most metal, and it very much delivered the brutal chugs and leads. So I thought I'd ask Dibi Quadro for a license, and they gave me one, which was very nice of them. So thanks to them for that. Now on the site, the description of this lets you know very well that this is coded from scratch. This is all in-house, ground up type stuff. Very nice. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about the sound and the overall user experience, which for the most part I found to be pretty good. Now the UI is what you see here. This is most of what the amp has to offer, but clicking on the various buttons near the bottom of the plugin opens different windows for further tweaking. There's the shaper for parametric EQs, as well as compression. There's a wah. You can also access the actual circuit components and tweak the preamp and the voltage and all that crazy stuff. I didn't get into that because that's a huge rabbit hole and I just liked the sound as it was. And there's a few IRs and you can load in your own, which is fairly standard stuff. But on the site, they say a lot about how their cab section is with non-linearities and things like that, which is all very well and good. But the sound of it is, you know, it sounds like an amp sim plugin. It doesn't sound wildly better than anything else. The built-in cabs are fine. There's only a few to pick from, and they sound like some sort of Mesa cab, vintage 30 type thing. Crowd pleaser sound, no complaints there. So this plugin, all in all, isn't the most complete rig experience. No overdrives, delays, reverbs, and that is fine with me, you know, because I've got tons of pedals and effects to use before and after this. So what this plugin seems to be about is just giving you a great sound, which honestly does sound and feel great to play through. The price is fairly reasonable, and I like the aspect of it being built from scratch. Component modeling, all that kind of thing. It feels like a homebrew. Now, the reason why I couldn't do my usual jam and chat section is because running this plugin with OBS, capturing everything, ground my laptop to almost a complete halt, and the captured file I had on the other end was just unusable. So yeah, disappointing. Obviously it's the limitations of my laptop, but it does show that the plugin has a high CPU usage, which, you know, can be a problem for some people, including me. I've run a lot more stuff with OBS over the years and never had any massive problems, but this simply didn't work. The CPU usage is high, and in Reaper, it's fine for tracking, but yeah, watch out if you want to use it with OBS or whatever. So overall, great Rectifier sounds, interesting UI, but with some high CPU usage. What did you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments, and grab the demo to try it out for yourselves. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And subscribe if you want to see more metal related stuff. I'll be back sometime with a video on something else, so until then, ciao.